Okay, look. Chapter name is polynomial. Okay. Tell me, do you know anything about polynomial?
Sir?
Do you know anything about polynomial?
Uh, Polynomial is a type of variable which includes variables and
Okay, okay. To learn polynomial, we should have knowledge about algebraic expression. Algebraic
expression.
expression. And people are thinking, or students are thinking, algebraic expression and polynomial both are same. No, there is a difference in algebraic expression and algebraic and polynomial. To know algebraic expression, we should have knowledge about terms. Knowledge about terms.
Um,
And to learn terms, we should have knowledge about variable and constant. Variable and constant.
Variable comes.
Constant. Okay, this is the hierarchy. If you try to learn polynomial, you should learn algebraic expression. If you try to understand algebraic expression, you should have knowledge about term. And if you try to learn term, you should have knowledge about variable and constant. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, if you what do you mean by term? Variable into constant. Variable into constant. What do you mean by algebraic expression? Combination of a terms. Combination of a terms.
Terms.
What do you mean by polynomials? It is also many terms. Means
Many terms.
here you are looking algebraic expressions also having many terms. Polynomials also having many terms. But there is a little bit difference between them. Okay.
Ah,
So we should start from variable. What do you mean by variable? Variable means those whose value is varying. Those whose value is not fixed or varying. Okay.
ah.
Actually, the definition is it is an alphabet. It is an
It is a
alphabet or term. Alphabet means A to Z.
yes.
It is an alphabet or term that that represent an unknown number, an unknown number or unknown value or value or unknown quantity. Unknown quantity means when you don't know the value, when you don't know the quantity, when you don't know the number, at that time you are taking x na.
Yes, sir.
This x is nothing but a variable, and we are taking variable
English.
from English alphabet, that is A to Z. X
Z.
is a example of a variable. Y is
Yes.
also example of variable. Z is also example of a variable. Okay.
Ah,
Look the definition. It is an alphabet or term. Term is nothing but every variable is called term. Here x is a term. Here x is a term.
term.
Y is a term.
It's term.
Z is also a
It's a term.
term. You understand the definition? It is an alphabet or term that represents an unknown number or unknown value or unknown quantity or unknown quantity. To understand
Yes.
this, suppose I am taking one example. Y is equal to 3x plus 7. Y equal to 3x plus
7.
7. Suppose the value of x is 1. X is 1. When the value of x is 1, then y equal to how much?
Yes.
3, 3 into 1 plus 7.
7.
Y equal to 10. Y equal to 10.
10.
When x equal to 2, then the value of y equal to 13. Look, value is varying now. Here y value is fixed. No. Here y value is fixed. No. Based on x
Yes.
value, it is varying. That is the definition. Na? It is an alphabet or term that represent an unknown number or unknown value or unknown quantity. That means simple meaning is its value is not fixed. Okay,
No,
and
it's not fixed.
we are taking a variable from the English alphabet. Okay,
Okay.
then constant. Then constant. Constant means opposite to the variable.
Draw a graph.
Opposite to the variable. Quantity does not change. does not change. The value does not change or constant value. Constant value.
Value.
Suppose, tell me what is the value of 2? If I am telling 2 students, the number of students are 2, na? Value is
Yes, sir.
fixed, na? If I am telling x student, here value is fixed. No, here x may be 1, x
No.
may be 2, x may be 3, anything. But when I am telling constant, that means the value is
2.
fixed. 3 fixed. Root 2 also. We know the value of root 2, na?
Yes.
1.414.
4. 1.14.
These all are called a constant. These all are
Yes, sir.
called a
Understood.
constant. Then coming to term. Okay, term means a term can be number, a variable. Okay, look, a term. I'm writing the definition. A term. All are the previous class concept. Okay. For your revision purpose, I'm telling.
Okay,
A
sir.
term can be a number,
A term can be a
or constant. If you have a rough note, quickly write down these things.
I'm writing down.
Okay, a term can be a number or constant or a variable product of two or more variable, product of a two or a
More.
more variable, or a product of a number and a variable. Number and a variable. How many things are there? A term
Number
can
and a variables, right?
yeah. A term can be a number. First thing, it can be a number. It can be a number.
Number.
Number means constant. Number means constant. Two. Two is also a
Number.
no term. Because look, a term
A
can
term.
be a number. It can be a
A
number,
term. Number.
constant, number of constant, number or a constant. Then a variable means it should contain one variable or a product of a two or more variable. Four things are there inside the term definition. Or product of a
Two
number
or more
and a
variables.
variable. Here the first example is showing only number or constant. 2, 5, all are top. The second one is just a minute. Wait.
Sir, can it like terms are written in the
What are you telling?
like,
Hello?
sir, if term can be a number,
Yeah. A
so
num
can it be alphabets also?
yeah. I'm giving the example. A variable. Variable means it can be one x, y. Okay.
Okay.
Number three, product of a two or more variable. Product of a two or more variable means x is a variable, y is a variable. If you multiply this, this is also a term. X, Y, Z.
Yes.
It is also one example of a term.
Term.
Then four, product of a number and a variable. 2x, 2x, 2y,
Yes.
3y square. Are you looking the definition? A term can be a number. Here are the example of a number or constant. A
Yes.
variable. Here is the example of a variable. Product of a two or more variable. Here is the example of product of a one or two variable. In x, y, it is a term, na?
Yes, sir.
In term, how many variable are there? Two variable are there, na? X and y.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Term one, but it contain variable two variable. Okay,
Okay,
and
sir.
it may be product of a number and a variable. Here you look 2x in 2x. 2 is a number, na?
Yeah.
You understand the concept of term?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The algebraic expression. If you remember the hierarchy, we are starting the
Yes, sir.
polynomial,
Polynomial.
algebraic expression, then
algebraic
term, constant,
terms and construction.
constant and number. We completed constant, we completed variable, we completed term, then we move to algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Okay. Algebraic expression. An algebraic expression is a combination of a constant. It is a combination of a. It is a
It is a
combination of a
combination
combination of a constant. Combination of a constant
constant
variables variables
variables
and algebraic operations. Algebraic operations. Algebraic expression is nothing but plus, minus,
and
multiply
algebraic
operations.
comparations.
Remember, algebraic expression and algebraic equation both are different. Here we are learning about algebraic expression. Okay, it's a quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation. Both are not same. This is the next chapter concept. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mm. Algebraic expression is a combination of constants, variables, and algebraic operations. Okay, what does it means? Look, x plus 2. It is an example of a algebraic expression. Look, it is a combination of a constant. Here 2 is a constant,
Yes, sir.
x is a variable,
Good. Yes,
and
sir.
and algebraic operations. Look, plus is there no?
Yes.
This is called algebraic expression. It is a variable, it is a constant, and it is a
Cons.
algebraic operations, and both we are called it as algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Tell me how many terms are there in this expression? How many
Only
terms?
one term.
Hmm?
Only one term.
How many terms?
So only one term is there.
No, look, two term na. X is a term, two is a term. Are you looking? Here two term are there. You understand?
Ah,
Look,
yes, sir.
how to find term? If the variable and constant are separate by using plus and minus, then that should be counted as separate term. Okay? Look, I'm
Yes,
writing another example. 4 by 3 x square minus 16. Here it is an algebraic expression. No?
yes, sir.
It is constant. It is variable. It is constant. And this is algebraic operation. Okay?
Algebraic operation.
Then how many term are there? How many term are there? 4 by 3 x square minus 16. How many term are there?
Sir.
How many term?
Ah, okay, sir.
Term will be how many? How many term? My question is how many term are there in this algebraic expression?
Four terms.
How you get what? Tell me. Look,
Sir, 4 by 3.
4 by 3 is the coefficient of x. 2x. I am telling if the variable and constant are separated by plus or minus, then count it as term. Otherwise,
Hmm.
this 4 by 3 x square, they are combined with multiplied, so it count as one term. So it count as a one term. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Then in the middle minus is coming, so it is one term and minus 16 is another term. Then how many term are there? Two.
Two terms.
Here how many term are there? Tell me. It is an algebraic expression because 2 is a constant, x is a variable, in between multiplication is there.
One.
1. Because only
One.
the terms should be separate by plus and minus. If multiplication and division is there, don't count separate term. Okay?
Okay, sir.
You understand the term?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, algebraic expression? Okay. Then look another example. 2x square plus 3x minus 4. This is one example of algebraic expression. No?
So 3.
Term are 3. Okay. Then I am writing one example carefully. Look. 8 by 3 x cube minus 16 x square plus 4x raised to the power minus 1 plus 4. Is this a algebraic expression?
It is a term.
Ah,
It's an expression.
algebraic expression. Okay. Root 2 x square plus 16 root x plus 19. It is an algebraic expression,
Yes, sir.
but these two are not polynomial. So 2x plus 2, is this a 2x plus 2? Is this an algebraic expression? Yes. Is this an
Yes.
polynomial? Yes. But
Yes.
this is an algebraic expression and this is also polynomial. Here this is an algebraic expression, but it is not a polynomial. Why? Okay. Then
Okay, sir.
here we should learn about polynomial.
Polynomial.
Same definition as algebraic expression. Same definition as a algebraic expression, but the difference is power. Main difference. Power of a variable
Variable.
should be a whole number. Should be a whole number.
Whole
Power of a variable, not constant.
variable.
Variable. Power of a variable should be a whole number. Should be a
Whole, whole number.
what do you mean by whole number? Starting from 0, 1,
0 to 1.
infinity.
Infinity.
So what is the major difference between algebraic expression and a polynomial? Where algebraic expression having power that may be a whole number, that may not be a whole number. But polynomial having the power of a variable always be a whole number. Okay? Look,
Yes.
here I am writing an example. 2x minus 1 plus 2. It is an algebraic expression.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it a polynomial?
Yes.
No, because look, the variable is x na? Here the
Sir, if
variable.
X is there,
Hmm?
sir, if X is there, it's not a polynomial.
Yeah. Look, x is a variable na?
Yes, sir.
What is it is a power? Minus 1. Minus 1. Then minus 1 is not a whole number. It is an integer. It is an integer. So according to our definition, polynomial are having power of variable that should be whole number. Na? That should be whole
Whole
number.
number.
But here we are getting the variable power is integer. So it is not an polynomial. So it is not an polynomial. It is an algebraic expression, but it is not an polynomial.
On.
Let's look. Root x plus 3. Is it a algebraic expression?
Yes, sir.
It is an algebraic expression. Is it a polynomial?
Yes.
Look. Root x means if you remove the root, the power should become a fraction 1 upon 2. Okay? Remember this.
Okay.
Root of a is nothing but a power half. So if I simplify this, it will be x power 1 plus 3. Now you check, is it a polynomial? X power 1 upon 2 plus 3. Is it a polynomial?
Yes.
How?
It is a, it's not a polynomial, but
Yeah.
it's a algebraic expression.
But now you have to put focus on polynomial. It is not a polynomial because the power of x is a fraction. But we have to find only whole number. We have to find the variable power as a whole number, but here we are getting fraction, so it is not a polynomial.
Not a polynomial.
Okay, then look the next example. Check, is it a polynomial?
Uh, yes.
Look, only look the power of x, power of x. Here the power of x will be how much?
Uh, Power of x is 2.
Here the power of x,
1.
it means 2 and 1 are a whole number, na?
Yes, sir.
So I can say this is a polynomial. This is a, so this is a polynomial.
It's
Okay.
a polynomial.
Now check, is this a polynomial? 17 upon x square plus 16 root x plus 3. Is this a polynomial?
Sir, it is an expression also.
My question is polynomial or not?
It's a polynomial.
Look, first thing, variable, check the variable. Remember one thing, in an equation, the variable should not be placed in the denominator. In an
Uh,
equation, algebraic expression, the, okay, just wait 5 minutes, I am coming.